It's vacation time. Well, I hope you guys are excited for a little bit of a different video this week since I'm going on a vacation to Disney. So I'm going to show you guys some of the food that I'm actually going to be bringing so that I can try to, be very cautious of my calories and my macros. I am going to still try to keep track as best I can. I understand that some of the meals in Disney I don't really have control over. They don't always put the nutrition facts, but that is okay. I'm just trying to, take a little bit more control of my eating habits, not using my vacation as an excuse just to eat crazy the entire time. I'm also always a budgeter, so I like to save money where I can. That car you just saw is my rental. I know I just said budget. I actually got it for a pretty decent price through my Costco travel membership that was gifted to me. And I'm going to be using that so I can spare the mileage on my own car. It's a little bigger, so I have more leg room for the longer distance. So for me, I kind of justified the price for that. I'm just going to do some extra delivery drives just to kind of make up for that cost. But I'm super excited right now. I'm going to clean up the house a little bit because when I leave tomorrow morning, we're going to have someone stay over to watch our dog, do some pup sitting. So I'm going to finish doing that. I'm going to trim up this beard a little bit before our trip. I'm going to take you guys along with me. You guys are going to see all the workouts and some of the food items that I bring into the park because snacks are allowed as long as they're smaller and they're not... Disney's rule is more that if it's a meal you have to microwave, then you can't bring it into the park. So I'm just going to bring a few little snacks just to kind of hold me over while I'm in the park and I can kind of keep track of those macros. So I hope you guys like this little bit of a different video and yeah, I'm going to go take care of my beard. Okay, so there's also some things I wanted to bring up to you guys about my workouts. So typically, I usually take Monday as a rest day, which would be today. But I decided I think I'm going to work out today instead and then use Tuesday as my rest day since that's my drive up. I'm also still going to continue doing my Sworkit exercises. So quick interruption, I ended up not working out at all during the trip. I was going to work out the very first night I got there and then I fell asleep. And then I was walking a lot for the 2 days that I was in Disneyland. So that ended up not happening. This next part you're going to see right now is me going straight into my workout. I will put a timestamp up to where you guys can jump till after my Disneyland montage. It's going to be pretty long, probably around 3 or 4 minutes. So if you don't really care about that part of the trip, that is fine. You can go ahead and jump it, and then you guys will catch up with me back on Saturday when I'm back at the house. And then my Sunday weigh-in, you guys can see all that stuff. Okay, so back to the video. So today's weigh-in is actually surprising to me. I ate a lot of food when I was in Disneyland, but I only gained 0.1 pounds. So I guess I did pretty good, or I walked a lot more than I thought and burned a lot of calories. But anyway, I'm happy. I thought I may have gained 1 or 2 pounds at least back, but only 0.1, so I will take it. I wanted to show you guys really quick, since I didn't show at the beginning of the video, a couple of the snacks and stuff that I took to Disneyland. But anyway, I took some of my organic dried mangoes from Costco when I had that little bit of a sweet tooth. I also got some of these titty grams, so we had those, the little mini versions, and then we had some little crackers in case we needed them. But I honestly wasn't feeling that hungry when I was in the park. I think I was just distracted by everything. They did offer breakfast at the hotel. I only ate it on the very first day. The selection just wasn't that great. I mean, they had a lot of things, but things I wouldn't eat. Like they had biscuits and gravy, and that's something I really didn't want that early in the morning. They had some pancakes, but they were a little dry, and then they had options for cereal, but they only had it with milk. They didn't have any alternatives like almond milk or soy milk or anything like that, so I wanted to make sure that I didn't consume too much dairy because sometimes it responds pretty bad for me. So altogether, it was a really, really fun trip. I probably won't go again for a while. I don't know if I'm just feeling a little older now. It was really fun to go. I just did Disneyland for 2 days. We didn't really feel like going to California Adventures because they were closing early for a Halloween special they were doing. And there was only a few rides there that we actually liked. So I had a really good time. I hope you guys enjoyed the little bit of a montage. I did have some clips of me talking in the park, but I was only filming with my phone camera, so I know the clips were a little shaky, but also some of the clips didn't have any audio at all, like my video cut off, kind of like what my phone was doing in the past. If you guys have been following me on this YouTube for a while, this has been a reoccurring bug that has been happening with my phone. I still have my car rental for another day, but I've just been doing a few delivery drives since I've gotten back, and then I'm going to jump into a workout later today, but altogether, it's been a pretty great week. I can't complain. I really thought I gained a lot of weight, so it was kind of nice to step on the scale and realize there really wasn't that much of a difference. So I'm feeling strong, feeling motivated. I also watched a documentary called The Game Changers that came out on Netflix. I'm sure a lot of you guys have probably heard about it, but it's really just talking about plant-based eating and things that I've kind of already been wanting to do. I experimented a few times on this channel, but I really want to incorporate it more. I just feel like that's the way that we should be eating for us to have the most optimal, healthy bodies. But I'll talk to you guys more about that a little bit later. I'm still on vacation until next Thursday, so I still have a lot of time by myself, so you guys will still have a pretty good video next week. I'm going to try to blend in a second video just since I have the time, so I got some ideas in my head, and just keep an eye out. You guys will see something new. But I appreciate you guys tuning in, and I'll see you guys all next week.